Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, this is like the third time that I've tried to do this video. I was halfway done it the first time and something happened with my phone. I have no idea and it cut off. And I was like, ugh. So I'm gonna see if I can get this all the way through so you guys can know what I'm doing. Alright, first and foremost, let's get some stuff taken care of from last week. Thank you for everyone that had came to this my sale and purchased and paid for all that stuff. If you have paid for it, it's already out in the mail, ready to go. If you have not paid for your stuff, please contact me. Unless you and I already have an agreement, then we're good. I don't care either way. If you don't want the stuff anymore, then just email me, let me know. Don't ghost me at all. I mean that's what I'm being now. So please contact me. I've emailed that person several times, so hopefully she will get back with me. But I also want a big thank you to Tina for modding for me. Helped a lot. And then I also want to thank Kathy, Miss Kathy, for letting me do it the following day for a couple hours. But let me tell you, I was so exhausted after that. I don't know how people do it like 3 days straight. I just don't know how they do it. So, I'm on today. I'm going to try to get this done to kind of give you a tutorial. I actually found this on TikTok and it made me mad. And you're like, hey Sabrina, why did it make you mad? Something that should have took maybe 15-20 minutes, if that, took me 2 hours. Because mine did not look like the ladies on TikTok. Couldn't figure it out. I knew something was different. I did everything to her T. You know what she said. I got my husband involved. Because this is what we're doing right here. So I got my husband involved. And I'm like, does this look like this? And he's like, well, yeah, but no. I'm like, okay. So, on mine, like this is, I figured it out, and her cut is wrong, or how she did it is wrong. But where you see the white here, that's what was different on mine. Not because it was not double-sided, it's because mine was out here. Okay? So, we'll get to that in a minute. So, and you only need 2 6x6 piece of papers. Okay? So, that's what was getting me, is because I seen her glue this, and then I seen her have this much. Maybe even a little less. But this much showing. Mine was all the way out here and it was white and I did not like it. It looked like crap. So, we're going to get started. So, like I said, and I've done this video several times, so I had to get a different piece of paper to help with that. Okay, the first thing you want to do, you want to have 2 6x6 piece of paper. Doesn't matter if it's double-sided or nothing else, just 2 6x6 papers. And if you have the 6x6 like I do, you have to cut that little thing off. Which I didn't want to use this because I'm going to use these later. But I wanted to. I think everybody knows what a 6x6 piece of paper is, but you never know when people say stuff. So, I decided I would just have it here and be ready. Alright, so all you needed was 2 6x6 piece of papers. Okay? Now, this is where mine is going to be a little different than hers. Because with your 6x6 piece of paper, on one of them, I want you to cut a 4x6 out of it. Okay? And leave that one aside. On the second one, and you want to decide on the second one is going to be what you're going to do on a lot of the fold. Your first one, whatever your base you want, would be the 4x6 one. Like if you want the base and want that as like this, to be at the bottom or to be in the back, then you also are going to want, if it bugs you, you're going to want to watch so that, you know, your pocket things are correct. Okay? So, 4x6. This is what I did. Okay? So we're going to set it aside for just a minute. On the next one, cut a 4x5.5. Only thing different, just a half an inch difference, okay? So, on the 4x6, just fold it. Fold it in half. Okay? Because we're going to make a small pocket folio is what it is. Okay? Fold it in half. If you don't have the next thing, then you can just do a circle. You don't have to do this part. You can notch it. But she said take your little circle punch, or your big one, and just very little. This is my scrap one, guys, so very little. And this, me and this hole punch don't get along. This punch doesn't get along. It actually needs to be sharpened. Now, I don't know, like I have done it with, I'm just cutting what it didn't cut. You need wax paper for that. I've done it with cardstock. I've done it with regular paper. It's cardstock. It's going to be bulkier. So once you get done with that, if you want to ink it, now would be the time to ink it. If you want to corners, I would do that now. Okay. This, I know this is very, very fine paper, and that's why I did it. So we'll just do it real quick, even though it's not even the one that I'm going to be using in a minute, because we're going to step back and go on this one. Yep. So just ink it all the way around. This is a really poor ink job, sorry. Okay. So next thing, after you get that all done, take your glue of choice. Let's get that out of my way. And just glue the two sides. Making what? A pocket. Okay. So that's where you should be right now. So make sure it really varnishes and gets in there. My glue is almost out of that bottle, so down to the nitty gritty. Alright, so here we are. Okay, so we can set this aside. So now, just think it's this, okay? Whoop, there you go. Alright, so your next piece of paper, what you're going to want to do is you're going to put this corner and fold it as far as you can go to make a point here. If you can see it. Ready? Let me scoop myself up more. So you'll take the corner and put it over here. Make sure this has a point. If it's... mine are never perfect, so... that's just how that works. Alright. So then you look like this. Half a triangle and a rectangle. Okay? All you're going to want to do next is fold this up like this. And then varnish it. Okay? Okay, so you have this here. Ready? Alright, so you have a half of a boat. I'm just being goofy now. So you have a half a boat. You want, so if you're here with half a boat, you want your point going towards your right hand. I know it's probably left on your thing, but this is my right hand. That way, okay? So you take this point and you want to fold it in. And this is cardstock. That's why I said it's going to be bulkier. I think it would be better with regular, because that was paper and it didn't feel like it took as much. Okay? So right there, you have it. Okay? There's your thing. So once you get this done, you want to unfold this again. I'm going to fold it again, but and go this way. There we go. All right. Take your glue and just down at the bottom. If my glue wants to go. Maybe not. My glue does not want to go. And go like this. All right. And make sure you get all that goodie. Now there's, yeah, okay. Make sure you have enough glue, because if you don't, guess what happens? It exactly comes apart. I'm going to go all the way across with it, which I don't need to, but I did. All right. We're going to sit here real quick. My thought on this part, this is another thing she didn't say. I think I would glue this shut. Don't ask me why, but I'm going to glue mine shut. So this is an option. You don't have to glue that shut. It's just optional. All right. So while I'm sitting here holding that, I am going to ink, which I should have inked way before I folded, but you're not going to know what this is or anything else until you ink. So we'll just quickly do that so it matches. All right, so you have this now. So you're going to have a pocket here, and then you're going to have this here once it gets connected. Okay? So you want to grab the first piece you had, your pocket. And all you're going to do, you can put this anywhere on here you want. I like it back here. But if you want it right here and you like it, go ahead. This is going to be, it's your pocket, it's your thing. Okay? So, what you're going to do now, all you're gluing is this part right here. That's all you're gluing. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I was so frustrated with this. To get my husband involved in this, that's if anybody knows me, that should tell you something. So you just go ahead and line this up wherever you're going to put it. Okay. Now, here's my thought. If you want to, and this is totally up to you, you can make another pocket. But you're right here now, right? We got to make this so it stays shut. So you need your glue, and just down at the bottom, so you can glue it shut. That looks like Beetlejuice right now. I don't know what made me think of that. The stripes. Okay. So let me give a second. So you have, throwing stuff at myself. You can put something here, here, and here. Okay. I already have stuff already done for this, so I'm just waiting for it to dry. So what I did was I went ahead, see how cute that, and got one like a little journaling card. Kind of looks like it, like that one, right? And hopefully it'll go in because I forgot to measure. Oh, it's snug. Hey, that works. I mean, it could even go in more if you want. That's up to you. And I don't even know what size this is. See? Look what I did. Now I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Okay. Gotta go in here and make sure all this is all unglued. There you go. So, I don't know, for keepsake, if you wanted to know what it was. 3.5 by 2.5. I could probably do 3.5 by 2.5 to go in there. So, like an ATC card. But you can put that in there. I went ahead and grabbed some of the extra paper, and I just put these in there. Now, you also can, like I have on this one, you can just take like a little paper, decorate it, so there's a little pad of paper there. You can do that too. And then I have these. So there you have it, guys. This is my little torque. Yeah, whatever. tutorial, but I will say this is nothing to her. She did a great tutorial. I'm like the anal person that if it doesn't look like theirs that's supposed to, then I'm gonna figure out what it is. And it took me that long that it frustrated me. So that's what it is. Alright guys, so this is what I've done. It's a small pocket folio. All you need is 2 6x6 paper. Cut one of them 4x6 and the other one 4x5.5. I hope that helps. Guys, that is all I have for you. That's a little more than what I was thinking. But until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Keep crafting. And bye for now.